Welcome to España for the Spanish Grand Prix. 11 drivers today are going to set themselves on the grid as 5 red lights are out and away we're gonna go. And it's going to be 6 new faces, I believe, coming into this race. Coming to turn 1, Maro's going to try and overtake. Gavin is going to make a little contact, and Gavin's going to shove him a little wide. Cardi is going to maneuver through that.
Slips right on through, looking for mistakes, driving on the mistakes.
Rico in the back, he's going to look for an opportunity to pass the 4-time champion. A little bit of contact between the Mercedes and the Red Bull driver. And Maro just looked onto the inside on Trace. He's going to try to retake that P3 from him. And there's even more bunching up as Rico, Moon, and Goburn, and even BVR are all still bunched up. Franco with a bad start. I don't know what happened to him. And GT Sports Fanatec is just far back. Not what you want to see for debuts. And yeah, as what is it? Franco over here making a solid move on Moon. And there's more contact. There's even more contact
in
the back.
Goes off.
BVR still looking good.
Oh, look at Cardi.
Oh, a bit of smoke there in the background. Someone going a bit too quick in the turning.
I believe that was Cardi. And now it's the 4-time champion versus a rookie coming into lap 2. 3, Rico is going to try and overtake one of the rookies, and he's going to make the move. Coming into turn 1, and it's going to be 3 wide already with the pen Rico's going to get.
And Celebrity Academy's got a pen. That's now
coming out of turn 3, it's going to be, I don't think it's going to be enough. He's going to try to go around the outside. Is he going to get it? No, he's going to lose so much speed.
Great defending from Gavin. He's going to try to go back, and here comes Trace trying to go around the outside. Does not get through the door. Celebrity Academy is going to hold to position while Gavin's leading them through.
Jamo's in the pits. Trace is going to follow through. Gavin's going to lead us into lap number 6. Mara's going to come home, and he's going to get P2 right now. Rico out of nowhere, he's going to try, and he's going to overtake the Mercedes. In the back now, we see the Rebel under threat by the beautiful Haas of Goburn. And coming to turn 1, Goburn is going to try to look on the inside. Does he get it? No. Oh my gosh.
Sends it wide. He does. Cardi just trying to do his best to defend. He did it there. Coming into the straight where Nico Rosberg and Hamilton had their famous clash.
Onto the back straight, we have Moon on GT Sport Fanatec, and then we have Franco. We have Gavin in the back, and it's gonna be a late lunge, almost contact made, and off goes GT Fanatec, and he's gonna have to give that position back. Gavin's gonna benefit from this as well. Franco's, I didn't even realize where Franco was. P5 after that entire incident. And he's just gonna keep on going and hopefully maybe a podium today for the Argentinian.
Just drink Coca-Cola.
1 lap later, and instead of 3 drivers, we have around 6 drivers. And we're gonna come onto the hard braking zone. 3 wide. And Cardi is gonna try to get as much positions as he can through it. He does not benefit. There's lots of wheel banging. And it's still chaos. Rico in the pits. Jamo's taking P2. And the chaos is still coming out as we're going to come out of the final corner. Everyone is still really close. And there's lots of swerving.
Oh, there goes a Ferrari.
A Ferrari is off, and it's Moon in the wall. So this is Moon's POV. Cardi swerves a little bit out of the exit. Going to the penultimate corner. Now coming into the final corner. He just goes a little wide, and he just tries to correct it, and then yeah.
Yeah, Moon just clipped his right tires on the grass, and that just sent him into a frenzy over there.
After Mara has pitting in for his pit stop, he's going to try to go around the outside on GT Sport Fanatec. And here comes Cardi out of nowhere, squeezing Mara.
Cardi. Here he goes through the uphill little left and right turn, coming into the part where there is no chicane.
Mara's going to try and get GT Sport Fanatec, and he's just going to cleanly get him. Maybe he's shoving him a little wide, but that's okay. But GT Fanatec is going to try, and he's going to get him again into lap 13. Here comes Goburn as well, 3 wide. Never mind, that's 2. No, it's still 3 wide. And Gober's going to try, and he's going to overtake Morrow, I believe, or he's going to keep that position. Up front, GT Sport Fantech still with the 0.5 penalty, or with a 0.5 penalty. Morrow's going to try and get him again. This time, really successful dive on the inside he did. And he's going to try and get the Red Bull of Cardi. Cardi's going to try
Cardi trying to
shove
defend
him
as
wide.
best as he can here. Oh, they touch Martin. They touch. Oh, he loses the car bits, but he keeps going. Here we are coming into the turns before the long straight, going into the hairpin.
Oh!
Cardi fighting it.
Bar's taking the alternate line there. Surely that's going to be a 0.5-second penalty. The stewards will not be happy with that.
I believe that is
Cardi
not.
defending
I
into the
stand
hairpin.
corrected.
Let's see how he will defend.
And there is no
And,
penalty.
Oh, there goes Goburn.
Goburn is still trying. And it's still
Martin
not
on
going to
the
be enough. The
inside.
Aston Martin shoves him a little wide. And Goburn goes off the track.
Yeah, Goborn going into the gravel. I'm sure he's not too pleased about that.
But
Morrow's still on the attack.
now. Trying to defend Vitali, trying to go around the left side. Here we are coming into the first turn. Let's see, will Vitali get past?
No. Oh my gosh, yes he does. Just squeezes his way around the outside, and that's just going to be P5 for him. He's going to be he's sadly going to be the first one on track to get lapped, but he does have the fastest lap. Franco is going to be lapped by the championship leader in a few moments' time. On board with the man himself, Jamo. He does have a 0.5-second penalty. He is under threat, I believe, by Trace, if I'm right. No, he is not. He's too far back. But Jamo, he's going to try and lap the man himself.
Franco takes his penalty right there. Will he catch up to Franco though? That is the question. And when will he catch up? Will it be enough time for Trace to catch up, or will Jamo pass with ease?
Yeah, Chief, I don't know if I'm lapping to Franco. I think Franco's just the GOAT. I'm gonna be so lap 16. His front left tires have to be absolutely shot. He's on the mediums, so he's probably gonna come in. And he carries a little too much speed, and oh! Straight into Barry R. Not a textbook pit entry. That's
Three-way battle for P4. Trace overtaking GT Sport Fanatics. A little bit of shoving off. That's going to mess up Morrow. On the way to overtake the Trace, one of his championship rivals. He's going to come into the heavy braking zone of the back straight hairpin. Morrow's going to try to go for the late move. Does he get it? Yes, he does. Up on the field, we have Trace not too far up, though, may I add, in the very silverish helmet that he is rocking with. For the entire season, I don't know what I'm talking about. And, yeah, just Morrow just slowing down after shoving GT Sport Fanatics a little bit off the track, just insanely messed him up, as you can see him in the background. And speaking of GT Sport Fanatics, he's just passed, and he's in the pits right now. Goburn's going to overtake him, getting P6. And yeah, Morrow's just going to try to push as much as he can on these hards, and he's going to try to get Trace. Going on to the back straight right now, Morrow's going to try to fend Trace, the McLaren, for P3. He's going to go a little wide than he wants to. Trace is going to try and invite himself in. Morrow's going to leave him in the room. He's going to hug the inside line too wide through this corner, and it's not going to be successful enough for Trace.
That's ooh la la though. Good space and respect shown for these two championship
And Morrow's
rivals.
just going to fuck up. He's going to mess up the final corner, and that's going to be a big disappointment for Morrow. He does have a 2-second penalty as it is, but he is 10 seconds ahead of Gavin, and that's just going to be bad. We're going to need to get a replay of what happened tomorrow. Carrying way too much speed. I think he just hugged the curb way too much. Yeah, and then he just tried to correct it, and big,
right into the gravel.
Bad correction by Morrow. Yeah. In this, it's going to be 2 Red Bull, 1 Alpine, and it's going to be Cardi who's going to try and hold up. Well, it's not even Cardi who's trying to hold up. Gavin's trying to hold up. What is it, Franco? And he's going to try and just benefit Cardi to try and close this gap, this 10-second gap on Morrow. And
yeah, we saw Franco duck into the pit lane there. On Ward mediums, he's going to hop on the softs as Gavin gets a nice little slipstream overtake on the main straight past Cardi.
Cardi's gonna just
Looks
squeeze
like
him
Cardi's
wide.
not having any of that though.
Round the outside goes Gavin. Amazing work there. Cardi's not done. He's not done yet. He's still in this fight. Go-Burn overtaking Franco.
Yeah.
My apologies.
He is still in this fight, but that was a pretty baller move from Gavin, presumably on much faster tires, and he is showing this pace in the closing laps of this
Final lap. It is all or nothing. It is so bunched up. We have, I believe, 5 drivers fighting for one position.
Yeah, that was some carnage there. Gavin having a big snap oversteer moment on the exit, and Cardi coming through with big speed over the Haas. Now on board with Franco, followed by the Aston, followed by Cardi, followed by the Haas. Coming on the last lap. Who's gonna finish first? It looks like this is the preset order. Oh, I say that as Franco dips 2 wheels into the gravel. And there is a yellow flag as well.
The first few races, hell, every race, and he's gonna keep this streak going. He's gonna win the Spanish Grand Prix. Jammo is gonna stand on the top step again, this time in Spain.
Dance and make a dance, dance, dance and make a dance.